Hey guys, what's up? It is
What's Cooking Wednesday.
BigJon TV. Thanks for today. Appreciate you watching. On our live stream Saturday, we had a couple conversations about specifically biscuits and gravy.
And specifically the gravy.
Yeah, somebody from the UK made a comment that gravy kind of looks like sick, was the word used.
Which I can see that. It kind of does.
Absolutely. So we decided, in honor of that, we're going to show you a great homemade,
super simple gravy
to go with
your biscuits.
Biscuits and gravy are a huge American breakfast. I'll call it a comfort food at the same time.
It really is.
All over the country. Mostly a breakfast item. Originated in the South. Now it's everywhere.
Yep.
Biscuits and gravy is like a staple as a breakfast item.
Yes. But I also like it because the biscuits can be used as a dessert item.
Yep.
They work great for strawberry shortcake.
Yep. And she makes killer biscuits and the gravy. But we're going to make a weird little twist today too.
We're going to throw in some chocolate gravy. Now, I've never personally made this because honestly, the sound of chocolate and gravy together makes me want to hurl. Just
the title gets her turned off immediately. This is also a southern item. This came from the Oklahoma, Ozarks, Arkansas, that part of the United States. It's also a breakfast item. So if it's a little bit of a sweet and a savory thing going on with your regular biscuits and gravy and your chocolate gravy with biscuits.
Yep. And the chocolate gravy is also supposed to be good on ice cream and cake. So we'll give it a try.
Yep. All right, I'll show up at eating time. See you in a few.
Yep. Let's go. Let's get cooking. Alright, in our bowl here I am doing a triple batch of biscuits because we're having family over and we're going to need a lot. So this is 6 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. To that we're going to add 3 tablespoons of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of white sugar, and 3 teaspoons of salt. We're going to give this a stir just to mix all of our dry ingredients together so you don't get any pockets of baking powder or salt. Wouldn't be very tasty. Probably should have used a bigger bowl. And we're going to set that aside. Next we have 3 cups of milk and 1 cup of butter. We're going to combine these and give them a stir. This will make nice little crystallized chunks of butter instead of having to cut it into our dry mix. We'll just mix it in. Can you see those little flakes? Magical. So you have to make sure that your milk is cold, otherwise it won't make the flakes. Now we pour our milk butter mixture into our flour. Totally should have used a bigger bowl. We'll just slowly work it in. All right, changed out the bowl. That one was ridiculous. Work this around till you don't have any more drying. All right, once most of the flour is worked in, we're going to turn this out onto our mat. Pat it out to about 1 inch thick and start cutting your biscuits. Alright, and then we gather it all up and do it again. And the last one, we'll just kind of form it into a circle. There we go. These are going to go in a 425-degree oven for about 13 to 15 minutes. All right, next we're moving on to our savory gravy. This is a white gravy. country gravy. We're going to start with 1 pound of sausage. I like Jimmy Dean's pork sausage. This is regular. They do have a spicy version. I haven't tried that for biscuits and gravy. We're going to cook this down until there's no pink left. All right, our meat is browned off, and you want to take a look at how much grease you've got in the bottom, how much fat's been released from that meat, because we need about 1/4 cup. If it doesn't look like you have enough, you can add some, but it looks like we're perfect. You want equal parts fat and flour. So we are adding 1/4 cup of flour into here. And we're going to stir this around until you can't see it anymore. It becomes thick and pasty. Soaks up all the fat from the sausage. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I like mine fairly peppery, but if you don't, you can alter that. If you like it more peppery, add more. Next, we're going to pour in 2 cups of whole milk. This will react with the flour and it'll start to thicken. And that's it for our gravy. Super simple. If you're cooking this down and it gets too thick, you can add a little bit more milk or water and that'll thin it right down. Sometimes if it sits too long, it'll get really thick. But you can bring it back with a little bit of liquid. All right, I like that thickness there. Our gravy is finished. All right, moving on to our chocolate gravy. We've got 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, and 1 cup of white sugar. We're going to give this a quick whisk in our pot to make sure everything is well combined. No lumps in the flour. And now we'll add 1½ cups of milk. And stir it until it comes together. We're going to cook this over medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes. You really want to scrape the edges and make sure there's no dry left. We're going to add in just a pinch of salt. All right, this is just starting to boil. We really need to prevent it from scorching at this point. We're going to pull it off the heat. We're going to add in 3 tablespoons of butter and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to stir this around till the butter melts and is incorporated into the sauce, or excuse me, gravy. All right, the butter has melted, fully incorporated. This is ready to go. Biscuits and chocolate gravy. Ooh, our biscuits are out of the oven. They look fantastic. Both of our gravies are ready. Let's get them plated up and get to tasting.
This kitchen is hot.
It is so hot in here, holy cow.
There's gravy going. I tell you, this is part of a dinner night. Okay, do you guys ever do breakfast for dinner? Is that like a thing for you guys? We don't do it all the time, but every now and then we do love a good...
It's a fun treat.
Yeah, it's different. Mix things up. So that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, you don't always have the time on the weekdays or even the weekends to do a full breakfast.
Yep.
So why not have it for dinner?
Right, so you get to sleep in, not get up early, not cook all morning, and have it for dinner instead.
Exactly. So we're having eggs and bacon, sausage and gravy, and chocolate gravy and biscuits.
Got some hash browns going, full breakfast for dinner.
Yep.
So let's taste these biscuits and gravy.
All right, so I've got, of course, the chocolate gravy with a biscuit. And the name does not appeal to me.
And here's mine.
In making the gravy, it's somewhere between a chocolate sauce and a chocolate pudding. That tastes fantastic.
So does this.
Yeah, I'm converted.
It's fairly similar. It's like almost like making your own donut or a pastry or something like that, which is also...
It really is. It does taste like the chocolate glaze on a donut.
Right, it's like a breakfast thing anyway. So, like if you had one of these and one of those, like I said, the sweet and the savory thing going, that'd be delicious. I don't want chocolate in my beer.
I love how simple the gravy is. The sausage gravy. Just a couple ingredients. You make it in one pan. The gravy would actually be good with like fried chicken or something also.
Yeah, that's a really good gravy. And I tell you what, this chocolate sauce right here, you could put that on a shoe and it would be fantastic. You don't have to add the biscuit if you don't want, but that's a really good chocolate sauce.
But I do imagine on ice cream that would be awesome.
And it totally,
pancakes.
Yeah, it totally changes the biscuit from
savory to sweet.
Boom, just like that. Super simple.
So there you go. That was our What's Cooking Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yep.
Let me know down below if you've ever had biscuits and gravy or biscuits and chocolate gravy.
Yep. And if you haven't, guess what? Now you can.
Yes, that's
super
true.
Simple.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you've done all the things like subscribe, share with friends.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.